Need something?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. See ya.
My moment. Greetings.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't see you there.
That's quite a tune.
Yes, it's beautiful, if somewhat somber.
Not as beautiful as you.
You're too kind, but I'm afraid flattery will only get you so far with a ghost. But I appreciate the gesture, friend. You are quite the romantic, it seems, and the world needs more like you.
Why are you here exactly?
Oh, it is a sad tale, and I do not wish to sour the mood. Come, let us talk of other things.
I want to know truly.
Very well. Whew.
Take your time.
All my life I wanted to be a bard, to travel the road with merry companions, join grizzled adventurers and chronicle them in song. I'm from a small farming family in the southern heartlands, not poor or rich, but nowhere of note. As a girl, I would plead with my father to take me whenever he made the trip into town and stare wide-eyed as a doe at how grand everything was. A life spent with animals and fields to harvest was not without its own beauties, but there was no wonder to be had. No farm girl ever grew up to be a bard. How foolish I was, I think to myself, that I could dream of a different life. Still, I would sing my heart out over the course of each day, and well, the animals seemed to enjoy it just as much as I.
And so?
As I grew older, my family began to scold me for practicing my songs, singing at the skies and the trees when there was work to be done. I was not going to change, naive as I was, and still clung to the hope of one day, just maybe, becoming a bard. Even in the wilderness of Tamriel, I had heard of the Bard's College of Skyrim, and my heart was set on reaching it. I was desperate, wanting to learn from the best, and the divines themselves wouldn't get in my way.
How did you get to Skyrim?
When the harvest was right and prices were fair, Father would give each of us some gold to spend. My brother would be off immediately to buy some toys and later mead, but I saved every coin, for years and years. My sisters would tease me for it, laughing that I was saving it for a crush in the village or to flee with a handsome knight from the tales. I loved my family, but as time passed, I only wanted to leave the place. I hated it there, trapped in an endless cycle of work and hardship. In time, I withdrew, and only my mother would try to break through my silences. I would still sing, but did so by the river or taking the cows out in the early morning light. It was all the audience I needed. One day, I finally had enough. I borrowed one of our old pack horses, Tummy, bought as much food as I could carry and a sword for the road. It was the proudest day of my life. At last, I was finally free.
What happened next?
It was breathtaking. My whole life had been spent suffocated by my family, with only the rare glimpse into the world when we take the carts into town. As I made my way up north, I was finally living the life I had always dreamed. Even the simple act of greeting a traveller on the road was exciting. It seemed like the whole world was in the palm of my hand. Nights spent camping under the stars, scaring off the occasional bandit with my sword. And then it changed. The Great War was something that we had all heard of as a threat in some far-off land, fought between hardened soldiers. The reality of it was that the Dominion had already begun to bleed into Cyrodiil, and despite all the Legion's efforts, they could not stop them. War had already arrived, and I was walking right into it.
No one can avoid war for long.
Near the pass into Skyrim, I came upon a skirmish between the Legion and the Thalmor scouting party. It was chaos. The stories do not speak of the devastation that magic can wreak, or the cries of a dying man. There was nothing glorious about it. Tummy was no warhorse and easily spooked. I fled into the wilderness, hoping to slip through the defences and reach Falkreath by morning. As the sounds of combat died away behind me, I breathed a sigh of relief before finally coming to the border. Skyrim, at last. Within a few days, I would be feasting among my fellow bards and enjoying the start of a new life. And then I rode straight into an ambush.
How did you die?
I do not know who fired the first shot, but it seemed that both sides thought me to be a spy for the other. Tummy collapsed under the volley and arrows ripped through my skin. It was pain beyond belief. I struggled to breathe and limped away from the fight, already hearing the two sides tearing at each other. I stumbled, fell down a slope, and into the water you see before you now. All I could feel was the cold as I looked up at the stars, and I wept as I died. I have been here ever since, and now you know why.
At least you made it here. Many die in their beds or are killed by bandits.
That I have, but it is a curse. I learned to let go of my grief after a time, the anger and the despair, but all I feel now is empty. Without purpose, without hope, without dreams. The only comfort is to be found in conversation with strangers, the few that don't flee at the sight of me.
Don't give in to despair. You are beautiful and talented.
Years of sitting by one's corpse with nothing but my own thoughts to keep me company has made me immune to charm. But perhaps there is something to what you say. I let go of my life after I died, but I can find myself again in whatever time remains. All I wanted to do was reach the Bard's College and fulfill my dream. You've given me hope, stranger, and for that I am eternally grateful.
At your best?
Yeah! Yeah! Got me good! Cheap shot! That one hurt! Just a scratch. Your legacy will be a mere footnote in the chronicles of my victories. Cheap shot! Dare you to try that again. That one hurt! You can do better than that. You don't stand a chance. At least. Predictable, feisty, aren't you?
Sarah.
No, not Nern roots. Perhaps a dash of farmer blood. Let's hope I still have enough of that extract.
Greetings.
Oh, hello? Were you looking to use the table? As you can see, I am somewhat preoccupied at the moment.
Not really, I was just passing by.
Fair enough. You don't strike me as the alchemist type, but if you wish to watch, I suppose I don't have anything against it. I wonder if I can enter the volcano. Imagine the floor.
Back off. Never should have come here.
Call yourself a Nord?
I'm gonna split your belly like an old woman's purse.
Your destiny is sealed. Is that the best you've got? Didn't feel a thing. All in the finesse. Burn you to a crisp. Run, you fool! Really think you can get me? All about the finesse. Guess it's that time again. I will crush your skull soon enough. You will not defy fate.
What are your thoughts on all this?
I'm a true Nord. If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Keep an eye out for Imperials. We will rise. I long to be out there, with my brothers, waging war against the Empire. Keep your eyes open. All right, then.
Your technique is lacking.
I could stab you in the back.
Tough
Die.
You ready to die today?
Let's go.
To die today?
Any last words?
You truly believe you can kill me? You are deluded. Who are you trying to... Is that your best? Big mistake. You will die, but your failure will win. You can do better than that. Enter my infernal abyss. With the fires of oblivion.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Never mind. Ready to dance? You will die.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. I cannot best you! I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Never should have come here.
Do you have any last words?